Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Sunil Pant ji, Guest of Honor Dr. Rajnish Kataria ji, Mr. Ruchir Sachdeva ji, Mr. Ashish Sharma, and in absentia Mr. Rajesh Joshi. My hearty welcome to this institute, and along with I welcome my director, Dr. Pant ji, my dear colleagues, the guests, and the dear students. I invite you to this finance conclave, which is being organized by the Jaipuria Institute of Management. And as you are aware, that the conclave has a theme of financial reform and the growth prospects for Indian economy. So I think it would be very, very appropriate for me to set the perspective so that it can give a direction in which the conclave should proceed. We are going to follow the format of a panel discussion. And regarding the theme, I would like to share my some thoughts. See, the growth of any nation is linked with the growth and the development of the financial and the banking sector. Rather, the growth of banking sector or the financial institutions, financial reforms, they are a kind of a prerequisite to sustain the growth of economy as well as to give a kind of a stimulus. This keeps you very competitive and keeps you in
home loans, car loans, education loans, they got a fill. Earlier it used to be a project to take a home loan or a car loan before the liberalization of 1991. The private sector banks, they gave a lead to this, and sooner the public sector banks also followed suit. Starting from about 1999 to 2000, we had public sector banks who was basically responsible for big ticket loans. The private sector bank was very, very young, so they could choose their products. The public sector banks had to comply with a mix of profitability and social upliftment. I think the second cause was much more important, which was the responsibility of the public sector banks as compared to the upliftment of the retail credit by the private sector banks. Sooner the private sector banks and foreign banks opened their branches. Banks like HDFC Bank, of which I was one of the part, that was my last bank. They set up their infrastructure with mechanized systems. The ledgers were replaced with computers. So all this got translated into the workings of the public sector banks also. Now this is the paradigm shift which is taking place, to which Professor Singh was referring to. I am very happy that Dr. Pant has covered so much of area, and he has given a lot of food for thought for everybody to take this forward. The exploitation by the British is one topic which...
Now, what causes migration? Yes, they are saying that as against the earlier estimate of 4 million migrants in India, this time they took the railway unreserved compartment travel expenditure, and they say that unreserved compartment travel is basically migrant labor. I mean, it's an assumption. But using that assumption, they say that there are 9 million migrant laborers in India. Therefore, India is a huge unified labor market. Is it? Is it really a unified labor market? Or is it that rural stress is forcing people out, and what you are getting is an unmitigated flow of people from rural to urban areas? Is there a transition that is taking place not because people want to move or because they have jobs? It is because they are in search of better opportunities which they are not getting. So there is fragmentation of land holdings in the rural side. There is lower productivity in the rural side. There is higher indebtedness in the rural side, and as a consequence, people are fleeing. So what you have is a demographic shift what you are heading towards if I can be very pessimistic, and please forgive me because it's a very optimistic environment, but if I were pessimistic and maybe realistic, I would say we are heading towards mega slums. You will not have mega cities, you will not have mega urban conglomerates, you will have mega slums. Dharavi is an example. But it's not as if those mega slums are bad. Dharavi itself has an estimated, I think in 2010, I was doing a SRA out there, a Slum Rehabilitation Act proposal in Dharavi. And we were told that the total annual business turnover of Dharavi, if it were treated as a business unit, is in excess of 5,000 crores annually. Which may be an underestimate, because a lot of things may not have got captured. So that's not bad really, but it becomes a slum. So you have people there who are deprived of social infrastructure and facilities that they would have otherwise been able to get. And you also have, because of that, social disorganization. Because you have anonymity, and therefore social crime goes up. People, the sudden explosion of, let us say, crime against women, crime against the weaker section, the elderly, the senior citizen. Why? This is because of the lack of social control.
GST, excise duty, customs. I have seen these things. A person wants to do business, simple business करता है, आप क्या कहते हो? इतना मेरा raw material cost होगा, इतना मेरा labor cost होगा, इतना मेरे sales पे खर्चा करूँगा, so I'll reach this amount of profit. Can you calculate that in India today and get into a business? I don't think so. बहुत सारे खर्चे ऐसे हैं जो आपको पता भी नहीं है. It's so difficult. Excise duty अलग है, उसके rules अलग हैं. Then there is a special excise duty. Then there is a customs. There is service tax. There is VAT. There is whatever number of cesses that we have. You will be lost. Forget about doing business. You will be lost. You will have to have an army of lawyers and chartered accountants and I don't know how many to do business in India. And that is what is all about these reforms. That a person who has an idea which makes sense commercially can actually implement it and create jobs for others. It's that simple. Can we do that now? I don't know. Maybe you already have the answer. Right? As far as you guys are concerned, what these reforms do to you? Jobs that you are aiming for today, I guarantee you, by the time you are out of college, will be gone. I am telling you this. I am seeing it now. I'll give you a very basic example. Accounts payable. I am giving you an example of my industry. Accounts payable was the most employer-friendly process ever. Thousands of people doing invoice entry, processing of invoices, etc., right? Thousands of jobs. We are working on a digital asset which is called touchless AP. Touchless AP. Hard copy invoice, automatically scanned. Right? There is a language converter in place already, which is artificial intelligence, robotics put together. It automatically converts that invoice into some kind of data. There is an auto approval workflow mechanism.
Please.
Yes. So GST is a new tax, the new form of tax which is now applicable, which will be applicable from 2017.
Correct. It's a type of indirect tax actually.
Yes, sir.
How many of us knows about indirect taxes?
Those taxes which are levied on goods and services.
Yes, of course. Any other person who want to give brief on indirect taxes here, please?
Those taxes which are levied indirectly on a consumer or a customer, not directly.
Correct. As rightly said by Pant Sahab at that time that we are paying indirect taxes. Everybody is involved, like PM, carpenter, any level of person is paying indirect taxes on the way of buying or purchasing commodities. Or if you are taking place, if you are using any services also, you are paying taxes. How many type of indirect taxes are there in Indian economy right now?
So, VAT, entertainment tax,
Service tax.
service tax, sales duty, excise duty. Like apart from direct tax, all are indirect.
Sorry?
Apart from direct tax, all are indirect.
Actually, direct taxes are income tax, commodity tax, corporate tax, and property tax. These are the direct taxes. Other than this, like if you are paying stamp duty charges, you are paying octroi, you are paying entertainment tax, these are all indirect taxes. Like GST is replacing VAT. Can I know what are the disadvantages?
Every kind of interview, but don't tell him directly that I am doing pestle analysis. Correct? So, P for political,
Yes.
E economic, again last column E environmental, S is for social, T L E खत्म हो गया कर लिया ना E square. Okay, again coming for the reform side, if we segregate all the reforms which has been done till now in India, can be broken down into all these pest analysis part. And whensoever there is a talk on the reforms, 1991 year is taken as a base, because that was a single most transition that happened in the Indian history. First transition happened when in the 1950s Jawaharlal Nehru decided on its own terms as to how the industrial policy has to be taken care of for the next 50 years. And in that particular scenario, the reservation part of the casteism was the main factor to be considered, which has now become problematic for each and every one of us. The tenure which was given for the casteism was exactly the 10 years. That for the next 10 years we will be following the casteism, so that people from the downtrodden part can be bring up to the level. But later on we can remove that. But it has been taken as a political agenda, so that's why it is keep on coming again. So coming to the reform part. So like if we compare some of the countries which are not yet developed similar to India or maybe in the developing stage, there is one city called Madagascar in Africa. So if you go and want to open any business there, it can take even years to get an electricity for opening a startup. It can take a year. It's not the case with India. Does it happen in India?
So,
Maybe at the max it can take 1 year, maybe 1 month in UP or in some of the backward states. But in metro cities, it can take only a few days to get it approved. This is the situation of other countries. If you go to Ukraine, they have removed all the procurement problems they were facing for the logistic part, because there were certain bottlenecks which even some of the biggest manufacturers like beverages, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo companies, when they were going there, so they were facing certain issues regarding the infrastructure, regarding certain availability of the transport connectivity. So they have been able to improve upon that. This is the second thing. Now, second thing they have done is, for all the political parties, it is mandatory that they should reveal all the belongings they have, all the properties they have to the public itself.